Hello Internet, it's TheRoschi and I'm back with some more Genshin Impact gameplay, and today we are continuing the Inazuma Archon quest. That's right, we are in Act 2 of the Inazuma Archon quest, and boy do things amp up, but rather than talk about it right now, why not show you? Effective immediately. Let's get into it.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now! Paimon's seen you already! Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Something must have happened.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
Oh, we're all looking for him, okay.
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, but why would that be? Doesn't he have, like, association with them? Unless if they're in trouble now. Uh-oh.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree.
Ooh. That's kind of weird that we'd celebrate that here. I figured that she'd personally just kind of want to just let that be. But I don't know.
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
That is quite the assumption, but Toma seems to be a respectable figure. Maybe it's a form of showing power. Not that the Raiden Shogun would have to do that, but, you know, what am I looking for? To make an example out of. Like, we don't care who you're connected with. We'll treat you all the same. Everyone gets equal treatment here. Or it's just coincidence.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
That's what she said, Paimon.
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah. Stay calm. But you are the Shirasagi Himeyimi.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right?
I have a feeling that's what's going to happen.
And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
And I'm only saying this because I'm remembering, what's his name? Ayato? Ayaka's brother? In his character demo, weren't they infiltrating or doing some kind of reconnaissance work on the Raiden Shogun? And then they went to report back to him and found out that assassins were after him and stuff, and he took care of it and all that jazz. I think that's what happened, so it would make sense if tensions grew here more so than before. But then I'm also remembering Kokomi and then her whole faction. What are they? Sangonomiya? Is that the... I'm not sure. But, you know, but there's like... So, is there like a trifecta of battle going on? Potentially? If not yet, then soon?
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this.
Okay.
He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
He's my friend too. I will save him.
But...
You said it yourself, no time to delay.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Oh, so now you're not going. That's fine. No, it's actually... I would prefer that. This would be the smart thing to do. Because I'm not connected to anybody. Is it good for me? I mean... No. Oh my god, there she is. She is straight up here. Oh, and Toma's right there on his knees. Oh god. This is gonna be a thing. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, the storm. Oh wow, we're getting involved. Nice. I guess.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission.
Hmm.
You are an exception, it appears.
Oh, the music.
Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Oh, she's got the booba sword at the ready. I'll be honest, if I saw someone do that in front of me,
Will be inlaid upon this statue.
not a chance. This is nuts. Where are we? Okay. Okay, so this went from a 6 to an 11 real fast. Oh no.
There is much to verify about you.
I thought you were gonna be a oh, she's ready. Oh no. Hey, Raiden, let's talk about this. Oh god.
Take this.
Oh, she's immune. That's good. That's good. I love that.
Decided by destiny.
Oh.
Vengeance will be mine.
Following thunder.
Oh god. Oh, kicking my ass. I thought she was gonna be more of a final boss situation, not like a right now thing. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what's happening? Oh no. I don't know how to stop that.
Beg for mercy.
Ow!
Crush. More speed.
Oh, she's fast. Oh, she's fast. Oh no. Am I supposed to win this? I don't think I'm supposed to win this, guys. Oh, she's...
Shudder.
Oh no.
Beg for mercy.
Ow, ow. Oh boy.
Instabilities will be removed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Seriously? Everything's locked. Bro, I got nothing.
You face the lightning directly.
Divine punishment will be administered. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I got right the first time. Okay. Jesus!
Wake up, wake up!
Good job, Toma. Get the hell out of here. Holy shit. I'm so stressed.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Fuck. That opening, that introduction with the Raiden Shogun was probably the most intense thing that I've felt in this game so far. Yes, we've had our other intense moments, but here it was directly about an Archon, their introduction to you. This is meeting a god in person, and she messes you up. Like, actually just completely overpowers you. You are nothing to this person in this state currently. And I think that is extremely important, because we have this idea, we have this concept that the Traveler is able to summon whatever power they need to overcome the situation. And of course, that is kind of a theme that does eventually sort of happen. They're more of a conduit of sorts. They're not essentially using the power from within themselves to overcome the challenge whenever they feel like they just need to in that time. Otherwise, it would have happened here. But we're not ready for that yet. That comes later. But for now, with just us, our power alone, we are nothing to the Raiden Shogun. And I think that is really, really good and really, really important. I like it when the main character, when the good guy, or whoever it is that you are playing as or watching, whatever perspective you're watching, isn't just super powerful right out the gate. I know power fantasies are supposed to be fun, and they are, but after a while, they can get kind of boring if it's too repetitive and the problems are fixed by the same solution over and over again, and that's just being stronger than the other guy. It's not like that here, and just hats off to the writers of this scene in particular, because it's important. It's important to have this kind of thing. Toma, MVP, cutting himself free and chucking his spear at her face. Crazy ballsy move. Toma's not only best boy of Inazuma, but actual MVP status. Way to set up how much of a threat she is to us, and that it's only going to get crazier from here. Now, nowhere is safe. And I feel the fear.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
I mean, she knows our face, but I get it. What do you need us to do?
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance.
Okay.
The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
I feel like this is where I would imagine Kokomi gets involved, because I believe that she's the resistance. I think.
Paimon's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah, Sangonomiya's group.
Yeah.
The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree.
Yep.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Gorou, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army.
Okay, cool.
However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon.
Really? Okay. Is that because we're kind of like... I say we. I mean, the Yashiro Commission, is that because we're kind of wishy-washy with this? Like, we want to be in Resistance, but we don't want to risk our connection? We're kind of a little back and forth. Is that what that is? That's what I imagine it is. It's like, yeah, we're all about fighting that decree, but we're not going to openly say it because we're bitches. Like, is that kind of what they feel about us? You know? Us equals Yashiro Commission, because those are the only group that I've been more associated with. That's what I mean when I say us.
But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away.
Right. Cat, I'm trying to have a conversation here. We're doing battle plans.
The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way.
Mm-hmm.
You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
I should head off right away.
Me too. Well, I should probably head inside the tea house now. I'll see you when I see you, whenever that is. In the meantime, stay safe.
I imagine that they know that he's going there, but maybe there are laws preventing them from searching the tea house and stuff. They might have gone over that before, the tea house being a safe haven, but I can't imagine that people don't know about it. Or at least know that he's associated, so they'd want to, like, look through property of the Yashiro Commission side of things. And you'd think that Raiden would be able to just kind of force that to happen. But who knows, maybe he is still safe. Hopefully so.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner!
I guess what I'm saying is that in a law, like in a legal sense, he is safe as long as he's like in there on their property. But there's nothing stopping them from having like that place surrounded with guards where it's not their property and just being like, you gotta come out at some point and we'll be here waiting. You know? I think that's kind of the situation, or what it could potentially be. The fact that it's a secret, I don't think is a secret. At least not to the Raiden Shogun. I could be wrong though. Cat! I'm wondering, does it make more sense to boat on over? Or to just go here and make my way back? Or do I go here and I try to use Mona to run across? I don't know if that would work. Man, I was getting my ass kicked so hard. It makes me nervous for the future. Let's boat on over. Did I go to the right one? No, I didn't. God! Why is there one there and here? Gotta go that way. I should have looked at the yellow diamond on screen. It just points you in that... Finally going in the right direction. Alright, hey, you don't see me, alright?
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far.
So, these guys are winning, but they're not winning as hard as it seems.
Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Alright. To the next location. This wouldn't be a playthrough if you didn't have me getting sidetracked and doing some exploring, right? Right? You know. It's not in here. It must be above. How does one get above? Oh, it might be underneath. Yeah, it's not really there. Oh, down here. Oh, it's in a thing. Maybe I don't want to mess with this right now. This seems like it get a little convoluted. I have things to do. I'm in the middle of a mission. You guys talking? Spreading rumors? Giving out information? I'm interested.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Your voice sounds very young for looking as old as you do.
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
I feel like your voices should swap. Maybe that's just me.
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nizuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nizuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
It's not a bad idea.
Nizuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards the battle? Sure, why not? Let's get more involved. We're already in it, so why not? Hi there, interrupting myself once again to let you know of a pretty good deal that's been going on for quite some time. If you're not aware of it, I do have a member section here on my YouTube and also a Patreon with the same benefits on both sides. But wait, before you skip past this part, let me tell you a little bit about it. Please, just hang on for a second there. For $2.99, $3, you get the same benefits on both platforms. And you get all sorts of uncut Genshin Impact gameplay content, plus whatever else I feel like making for my members in that time. Sometimes I do videos where I'm researching characters. Sometimes it is just a full uncut thing. Maybe I'm doing a poll here or there. Maybe I'm doing some talking to NPCs, exploring the world, doing some investigating, all that good stuff. There's things that you can see there that you don't normally get to see here. So I recommend it if you want that extra goodness, if you want that good time, if you want to see me stress out, freak out, just have fun in all sorts of different ways, then I highly recommend it. $2.99, that's the Scholar tier. Or you can go higher if you really just want to support me because you like what I do, and you get access to all those benefits. I have over 80-something videos for members as of right now, and I tried to calculate how much that was, and I think if you watched the majority of my Genshin Impact stuff from back to back, I think if you didn't take a break, it would take you a solid 8 days to get through it. So that's a lot. Anyway, give it a think, consider it, and if that's something you really want to do to support me and also help yourself to some good stuff, then what more can I say? Thank you so much for being here watching. I appreciate it, and yeah, let's get right back to the video. We're just gonna run across the beach like madmen. Wait, hold on, there are things on the map.
3 days later.
Are you guys gonna trigger when I grab this? Please don't. Let's just be cool. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, look at this. This must be a thing right here. Yep. Let's get involved. Here we go.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter?
Probably.
Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Take this! Following thunder!
I did it. I was a help. Hello, Teppei.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die.
Probably because you were about to. Ah, yes, Teppei. Good old Teppei. Teppei the soldier. Teppei, my friend. Teppei, that, Teppei,
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up?
Yes.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Gorou complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference.
I would imagine. We're kind of a big deal.
I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo-Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hunt decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Gorou and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Gorou's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Nah, I'm pretty special.
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree.
Yeah, there's not really much she could take from me, other than my life, which she is very capable of, actually.
You have to let me introduce you to General Gorou. He'll welcome you with open arms.
I'm sure he will.
Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look.
Didn't they say with the Vision Hunt decree affects their own forces as well? As far as, like, the, man, I keep forgetting their name. Kujo-Sara's faction. That is, like, diehard and supports the Raiden Shogun. Weren't they supposed to give up their visions too? I thought earlier they said something like that. Like, even their own have given their... Because there was the case with that one guy who belonged to them. Right? Wasn't he a part of that faction? And he was, like, buying food when he couldn't afford it and handing it out to people and all that stuff. Essentially going in debt to help others and pretty much not really getting thanks in return and all that stuff. Wasn't he a part of that faction? And he used to have a vision, and then he didn't. And that's why he was all confused and, like, kind of beaten down and stuff. So that means Kujo-Sara shouldn't have a vision right now. Or anyone else who would normally have a vision that supports Raiden Shogun. Otherwise, that would be very hypocritical. Unless if it's Raiden Shogun literally just like, oh, but Kujo-Sara is like my top officer, so I'm gonna like let her have it. Which is still hypocritical, if that is the case.
Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Anyway, I brought that up just because, like, this guy's saying, like, I can't match up to them unless if I have a vision. Like, but dude, they're not supposed to have visions either, so you just have to be a better warrior right now. You just gotta get good, pal. You gotta train or something. That's it. I mean, yeah, if you had a vision, it'd be easier, because you probably wouldn't have to do as much. But that's your problem right there. You don't get a vision because you're not trying hard enough. That's why you don't have it. Wishing for the vision doesn't get you one. Not saying Teppei is a bad guy. It's just, I think he's a little confused how this works. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, there's lightning. Oh, oh, there's so much lightning. Oh, I want that though. Ah! I gotta get out of here. I gotta do a thing. Where am I going? I'm going over here. I'm going over here. Oh boy. Oh, it's a minefield. Oh, gee. Oh god. If you guys know what quest that is to make the lightning stop, let me know because I'm gonna want to do that effective immediately. How did you guys experience this lightning? What did you think? Did you enjoy all this? Was it super cool and fun? Gorou, help! Make the lightning stop. Tell me the secrets.
This is what happened, General Gorou. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue.
Now, technically, we already met Gorou during the potion thing, and he acted like he already knew me. But because that doesn't make sense, I'm sure he's going to meet me for the first time here, right now. It would be really crazy if he was just kind of like, oh, good to see you again. But we'll see. I doubt that's the case. This is probably going to be the first meeting.
They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yes.
This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life.
Sure, makes sense. It's war after all.
Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Let me tell you about the seizure of the 100th vision. Oh, yeah, that's the thing that just happened. That's what we're calling it, the seizure of the 100th vision. That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person.
Yeah.
Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
Actually, Gorou and I are in the same, similar mindset with that, because I was also surprised, the Raiden Shogun showed up herself? Oh, damn. And he's also kind of confused by it, why would she do that? She wouldn't normally do that. And my whole thing was, maybe to make an example out of Toma and all that jazz. But, anyway, maybe there's more to it. Oh, I brought it up because, it was me.
What?
Yeah.
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety.
And she totally didn't kick my ass. I'm really powerful and cool.
After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." So this refers to you two?
Yeah.
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
Oh, probably you.
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks.
Cool.
Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence.
Did she tell you how to combat the lightning too?
I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
You got it.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand.
That's good.
I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome.
Cool. I hope it's not warmth by lightning strike.
Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there.
Ah, from the lightning, I imagine.
Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Because we'll have to carry each other because of the lightning. This all makes perfect sense. Okay. Cool. Oh! I looked away for 1 second. Here's the thing. A lot of people probably went into this thinking that I hate Gorou. And they're justified for thinking that. Because in the past, specifically when reacting to the demo trailers, the character demos, I gave Gorou a lot of crap. I said Gorou was a nothing character, that there's nothing special about him, that the only reason he's here is because he's a furry insert, because he's Dog Boy. And as great as that is for some people, I was really struggling in thinking that Gorou was anything else other than this. Now, I have interacted with him during the potion event, and I enjoyed that interaction here, but I was really waiting to see him in action in the story itself, and I got to see some of that here. And now, after seeing that, I have to say that I definitely like this character a lot more than I obviously thought I was going to. But Hoyoverse did him dirty because his demo sucks, and I stand by that. Go watch his character demo again, and what is that? Compared to all the other character demos, we can't use the excuse it's because he's a 4-star. There are some 4-star characters with great character demos, before and after his. They literally just had him there, repeat the same line a couple times, and to show off his power. And yes, originally that's what demos are supposed to be for, to just showcase their powers, even though there are collected miscellanies for that. So, like, what are you doing? Make up your mind. Obviously, things have improved since then, and the character demos might as well be just little short cinematics, which is a lot of fun, and it's great. And it just kind of sucks that his was obviously rushed out with nothing much to it, and I guess it just had to do with the time this was all taking place in. They had to put their resources behind the characters they truly thought deserved it, because at this point in time, we're in the height of COVID, and there's only so much that they could do, and yeah, it's just that. Gorou got shafted, and it's a real shame, because for the longest time, I thought this character was just straight up bad. And maybe that's my fault, but at the same time, they advertised him that way. And that's just my opinion. That's my take on that. Let me know, what do you think about Gorou? After seeing this and how my mind has changed and comparing him to his demo versus to how he is in the Archon quest and so on and so forth. What are your thoughts? Please share them down below. Hi, I'll approach you from this way.
Is this a new recruit?
Yeah.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days.
In fact, you're terminal.
Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Maybe that did happen, but when we found you, dude, you were crouched down with 2 guys standing over you.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all.
I mean, it was 2 guys.
I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
I guess that's... well, I had help. Otherwise, she probably would have taken me down.
Amazing work, both of you.
Thanks, you sound impressed.
Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
The Muso no Hitachi what?
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
It'd be cool if we had a moment where we're like on the beaches and we just have like a bunch of guys running at us to fight. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like that.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Ooh.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing.
Hey, Teppei, I'm gonna tell you right now, I know where this is going, and I don't like it. I'm here to be a soldier, not to run around and get ingredients for your friends. I know it's for, like, you know, like, get more soldiers back in action and all that stuff, but Jesus, am I dead? I might be dead. No, maybe we do need medical supplies. Maybe we do. Maybe we do need it.
They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
I'm gone.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations.
I'm not there.
If you're a fan
I am
of
there.
weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there.
This is dumb. I really don't like this. This is not. No. I mean, fine, but no.
But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
I'd rather just give you the wolf hooks, because I probably have them now. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. And if I have that option, I will. Let's find
Thanks
out.
for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
I have both? Oh, okay. I'll give you the new one then, because it's only one. It's fine.
All right. I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time.
Okay, this is actually dumb, though, because we probably should use the one that we know that works. I don't know if practicing experimental medicine right now is a good idea. We just need to get the guys back in action. I get it, but, like, now's not the time. Just saying.
Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Okay, good. Thank God. All right, that wasn't as bad. I thought we were gonna have to actually run around and get them.
Ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Great. We made a painkiller. Awesome.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
We gotta win a war first, pal.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet.
I'm so glad he was able to kill the nerves in your wound.
Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Cool.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
I think your voice just changed drastically.
Calm down and get some rest.
That could just be me.
The training grounds. That reminds me. They should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
Okay, we made it to here.
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
I get it, man. It's been a while since I've done archery as well, and I'm just trying to get back into it. And boy, am I rusty.
Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one.
Bullseye?
I literally did that the other day.
Only one hit the target.
Oh, I got a bullseye. Sorry. Oh.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship.
Well, you just need to practice longer and research ways on how to do it better.
How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved.
Well, it depends on your strength and how much weight your bow's got when you pull back the string, like all that stuff. Do you hold it in your hands shaky? You know, are you a little wobbly with it? Because you need to make sure that you can hold it in place for a while. Hover over the target, all that stuff. Also, are you left-eye dominant? Are you right-eye dominant? I'm left-eye dominant, so I have to shoot a left-handed bow, even though I'm naturally a right hand, which now throws me all off because now I'm not using my dominant arm to hold the bow and all that jazz. So it's a whole thing, and I gotta train myself. So it's kind of like, so I can be ambidextrous when using a bow, but not really with anything else. And it's a whole thing, and God, jeez, it's a lot.
With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
We shouldn't appear this confident right now. Like, I know we got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder based on other stuff that we've said and done and looking smug talking about our accomplishments, which is fine. I think it's comedic. But, like, we did get our ass kicked by the Raiden Shogun, guys. Like, let's be a little humble right now. I'm just saying.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
But then I guess surviving an encounter with Raiden Shogun would be a big deal. Like, a pretty big deal. Still, we shouldn't feel too proud about that. Then again, you want to have confidence in front of these guys to motivate them, so I get it, but yeah.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we could try. We could try doing that, you know? We could figure it out. I have an archer. Her name's Amber.
We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
Also, I'm really sorry to keep interrupting this by speaking and jabbering on and on. Like I said, I'm going off of caffeine right now. I think it would be cool if, with the Traveler, they're not going to do it. It's too late for that. But I would love it if the Traveler was more customizable in a way that you could have them use any weapon. Sword, claymore, staff, bow, catalyst, just to fill up a spot in your thing. I understand why that would be difficult because you would have to like customize the abilities, like the elemental abilities a little more. So I get it why they're not doing that. It's more work if they did. But I don't know. I feel like there could have been a way to make it work, and if they did, it would make it like really freaking cool. So like in this instance right here, we could just put a bow on Ether and he could just do it himself. Instead, we're gonna have to probably switch to a bow user, which is also fine. It's whatever.
It would mean a lot.
Okay, but watch closely.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Yep, me the bow user. Going to use a bow right now. Yeah, look at me go as Ether, the Traveler, doing the archery. It's me.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree.
Yeah, now you're all roped up in it.
The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them?
You don't have a choice.
There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking.
That's no good.
There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Okay. Cool. I wanted to switch, but
Take this!
can't all get what we want, I guess.
Thunderclap! Here!
Fate is upon you.
Oh, okay, good. Did it.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed.
Well, they did.
Unless we have a traitor in our midst.
Oh boy, here we go.
They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
How dare you take my glory?
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Why you gotta make it a contest? You know those people that just make everything a contest? What's wrong with those people? Wow. That was a lot simpler than I made it out to be. I just had to read.
All right,
Imagine.
that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work?
Man, let me just tell you a thing. It don't matter. If that's what you're good at, then that's what you're good at. So, help with what you're good at.
I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
And that's a great help. That's the whole... This is about helping the overall cause, and not about you looking for your personal glory. Because in the grand scheme of things, no one gives a fuck about you, especially if you're dead right now. because they're going to be the ones that write history, and your name's not going to be there. You little bumblefuck, you.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
Yeah.
It's just like General Gorou said. We joined the Resistance because of our warriors' will.
Sure.
There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance?
Sure, it's dramatic, it's romantic, it's all that good stuff. But, I mean, man, when you dead, and you can't fight more of them.
Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Gorou. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Teppei's got some issues. I see what they're doing here. But, oh, jeez, I have some issues too with this lightning. Everything I've done in Genshin the last few days have always been lightning in the background, wrecking my day.
Strange. I don't see General Gorou anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The General has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo-Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
Ooh, Gorou vs. Kujo-Sara.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Gorou will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Alright, where are you guys? You're over here. Oh! Gorou and Kujo-Sara, they're right there. This is gonna be a thing. They're armies. Yeah, they just spawned in too. Ooh. The tension.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist.
She's off strategizing.
She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now.
What? No, I would never.
I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
I mean, you could do that. But I don't think you will.
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
But we did just cause them problems by making them more aggressive towards us, I guess.
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you.
Thanks, Gorou.
The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Gorou!
Oh, okay. Well, here we are.
Teppei, And the Traveler? What are you doing here?
We're here to help.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Okay.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal.
Go on.
Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat.
Mm-hmm.
To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale.
Yeah.
Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
I accept. I know I mentioned this last time, or at least I believe I did, but I really like Kujo-Sara's character. And I know right now she is technically on the other side with the Tenryou Commission, you know, simping for the Raiden Shogun, but still, there is this honor about her. There's this respect. She is following the rules, or what she believes to be the rules, of what she's supposed to do. She's a competent leader, and she's leading her forces to the best of her ability. And it's not just like, oh, she's doing her best, she's trying. No, she's actually good. She's actually good at it. And she is trying to find other ways to delay bloodshed, but still be that imposing figure, to still be like, I'm in control of the situation. She is a great example for her soldiers to look up to. And yeah, I don't know, she shows the signs of an actual leader who is just trying to make the situation work as best as possible for everybody. Yes, she's aggressive. Yes, you might consider her the bad guy in the situation, even though I don't think that, you know, it's just different perspectives and all that jazz. But I don't know. Hats off. They write Kujo-Sara really well, and they continue to write her very well going forward in the Archon quest and other story quests, as we see later. So I look forward to talking more about Kujo-Sara, because she's pretty sick. Who am I fighting? This guy. You ready, soldier number 4? I'm about to kick your ass. I'm calling him soldier number 4 because the number 4 in Japanese means death, and I'm gonna kill him. Alright.
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
He's so strong. Oh, more. Alright.
You got this! Battle formation! Who goes?
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
I won't forget this.
Okay. Another one? Yeah, we got another one. Here we go. I thought it was your strongest warrior, not your top 3 strongest warriors.
Look,
what's up with that?
That's 2 rounds in a row. The Shogun's army is not invincible. We can win. The soldiers are rallying. Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler. Don't hold back.
Vengeance will be mine.
Take this!
Got him.
Bested.
Number 4. Okay, we good.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack!
Oh. Yep, I guess we just fight anyway. Cool.
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Alright.
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Horde mode? We got waves now, maybe? Oh, no, we're just straight up. Okay. Cutscene. Ooh! Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. They got the beefy guys.
No!
I like how she's up in front.
Stand firm! Hold the line!
Why are we showing this? Ooh, what's... Oh, okay. Kokomi. Oh, hell yeah.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
I mean, that's gotta be...
Calm as the breeze.
Oh, look at that. Kazu's here, too. This must be a huge
I just hope
morale
you can
boost.
afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Beidou, too. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Now, I know we have some amazing cutscenes before and going forward with, you know, the Raiden Shogun and how intense things get, but for some reason, and I'll explain my thought process, this was actually one of my favorite cutscenes in this whole Archon quest. Now, the reason for that is because it was on a bigger scale. They were showing an actual battle, so it was intense. It didn't feel sloppy, or the animation didn't seem too reused. It seemed pretty fresh. It looked like how a battle should be. Not only that, you had our characters, our playable characters, our main characters get pretty involved in it in various ways. It's not just Kujo-Sara sitting on a rock going like, attack! And then the NPCs run forward. No, she is leading the charge with a bow. I don't know, like that's when the leader runs forward into the battle too, that means something, right? That's important. That's actual good signs of like this person's willing to also put their life on the line for the cause. Same thing with Gorou. Gorou is in the thick of it, right? You see him bouncing off of people, shooting, going crazy, growling, like yeah, he's in there, right? And it's intense. And then you have the reinforcements come. Kazuha, Beidou, and that's awesome too, because at this point in time, you know Kazuha's history. And Beidou being the pirate, being the mercenary that she is, it's just badass to see her there fighting for whatever cause and helping out a friend and all that stuff. Like it's a great cutscene. It's also the introduction of Kokomi for the very first time. So that there's a whole like, oh wow, friggin' Hydro stuff, and it's Kokomi, and like we've heard so much about the Priestess, and now she's here. It's good world building. It shows the conflict. It's here. You're in it right now. And I really appreciate that they did that. And that's why I think this is probably one of the best cutscenes I've seen thus far. There's a lot to manage, and there's a lot of characters to give their moment to shine. And they do that. They do it almost flawlessly. So, yeah. Big respect for this.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance
and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
No immediate plans.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya?
Sure.
Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna come back with more troops.
The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved.
My question is, why doesn't Raiden Shogun just go wherever she wants to go and just completely just wipe out her threats? Because they make her appear powerful enough to do that. Unless if just having a war at all times is part of this eternal thing that she's going with, which would be kind of strange too. I don't know, I have some questions. But even though, like, Kazuha's cool, and Beidou's cool, and Kokomi's cool, Raiden Shogun is still an Archon. I mean, yeah, she's not immortal, because gods can die in this universe, but she's still an Archon with her Gnosis still in she's still in possession of her Gnosis. So she's like really powerful still at this point in time. I'm just saying. I feel like she could just wipe out whatever she wants to. But there's probably reasons why she wouldn't want to do that either. You know, maybe she would prefer if people just surrendered so there wouldn't have to be all this bloodshed, right?
I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Sure.
Can I come too?
Teppei, you work on logistics.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Of course you can come.
Gorou, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Am I dead again? I'm dead again.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there.
Okay.
Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you.
Yes.
Fight for the future of Inazuma.
We will do that thing. Chapter 2, Act 2 complete. Okay. And that's it. That was my playthrough of the second act of the Inazuma Archon quest. And man, I have to say, I really enjoyed this one, guys. I did have some technical difficulties at the time, which I'm not sure if you get to see in this video, but that was something. But even despite that, it didn't pull me away from the overall experience of this quest. This was a lot of fun, and I actually thought it was written pretty well. And I know some people feel kind of weird about Inazuma. They feel 50-50. They're like, maybe it's a little rushed. Maybe the writing's not its best. You know, it was produced at a difficult time that the world was experiencing, all that stuff. However, I thought, especially for what it was, this was really good and probably one of the better Archon quests that we've done so far, honestly. Yeah, it was on the shorter side, but short doesn't mean bad. There was less filler. And that's good because filler sucks. I'd rather have a short main story quest that is an hour long versus something that is 5 hours long and more than half of it is bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So I thought this was nice. It was like a complete package, and I thought the writing was good. They had really good points for all the characters that they showed here, and it was intense, and you really felt yourself in it in the moment. And I think if anyone should be upset is because, of course, they wanted more, and there wasn't much there at the time. But hey, it just gets you amped up for what's to come next. And what comes next? Oh man, stuff! So we're gonna get to that. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have something to share, please let me know by writing a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please let me know by leaving a like. And if you want to support me in other ways, you can always check the description in order to do so. Every little bit counts. Share the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Tell other people to subscribe. You know, get your mom to subscribe. Get your grandma to subscribe. They want to. They just don't know about it yet. Anyway, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.